Alright, Shalom. Call Halal Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. It's your brother Awar making a video to feed the sheep and edify the lambs. Shalom to the Akim wa Akwathim that are going to be watching this video. Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai Barakathum. Call Halal Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. So I'll start off with 2nd Ezra 15 and read on down. Let this video play, get some precepts. Then I'll close this out. In 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 14 it says, Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. Right? For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulations. We know, and like Yahushua told his disciples in Matthew 24, Luke 21, John, how there be rumors of wars, nation against nation, race wars, or more racial war, Cold War tensions are going on. Right, there'll be famines. He said there'll be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Now, the main points coming out through here is that Mosai said that their destruction draweth nigh. Like, I think it's in the 2nd Ezra 16th chapter. He says, he says the plagues are like arrows, and Mosai asked, can a man send back an arrow once it's shot? So that's the way that this place is finna get ready to go down. Right, once all hell breaks loose on this place, right? That's the spirit. Look, you got empires come and empires go, because this place is about to go, just like Greece did and Rome did, right? Babylon did. You got a volcano eruption in Spain, right? These things are alive right now. Right, and yeah, people are gonna start coming up against each other in race wars, and they don't care about what you're gonna see on the video, which went into plenty other videos. They don't care what their government be saying, right? And they're gonna, the Most High is gonna get to the point where these guys are gonna just start going. Everyone's just gonna start doing whatever they want to do at this point, right? And a man shall desire to go into a city. Now you can't travel unless you got the V, or a passport to show that you've gotten the V, right? In this video, you're gonna see how these Edomites are fighting against other Edomites and having no pity upon his own brother and sisters, their neighbor, right? So everything's gonna escalate to that point where everyone's gone, man. Let me read Isaiah 19 real quick, then let this video play. It says, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Right? And anyone that knows this Egypt that the Most High is talking about is Babylon, right? America. Okay. So the Most High is really getting ready with that destruction, getting ready to come. Okay, so let's let this play.
Bill Mahfouz and his staff just want to be safe while serving up sandwiches. But during the first week enforcing Ontario's proof of vaccination program, he's already faced violence.
And he threatened to come back and fill up his truck with bricks and destroy the place.
The anger, he says, has come in person, online, and over the phone.
It's just really unfair and to take out frustrations on these young adults, trying to work.
Outside Calgary, threats forced this restaurant owner to temporarily close to indoor diners entirely.
The comments that were coming at us were significant enough that we didn't feel confident or safe in opening the doors and having our staff having to deal with this backlash.
Vaccine passports are a reality in most provinces and already required in BC, Alberta, Manitoba, Ontario, and Quebec.
It does place, extra pressure on small business that are already feeling a lot of pressure.
Without intervention, experts say businesses will continue to bear the brunt of the bad behavior.
These are government policies, and if people are unhappy, they should be raising that with their elected politicians.
So Salakia and Esau's such a devil. The man said these are government policies. If people got a problem with it, they should raise it to their government officials, as if people haven't been protesting and demanding their government not do these things. Esau doesn't care no more. It says he's going to come down on you with great wrath because he knows that he has but a short time. Most High is waking up his people, so the elite of Esau are trying to push their plans. They know what's going on, and we know what's going on, but these people in the middle, they don't know what's going on.
These are government policies, and if people are unhappy, they should be raising that with their elected politicians.
Right, that's a typical thing that Esau would say. Oh, the law or our justice system, our justice department isn't racist, and we have laws set up to act against racism. Does that mean the cop's just not gonna hate black or Latino anymore because the law, your law says you can't do it? Does that stop him from discriminating and beating us up when we're handcuffed? Right? It doesn't stop nothing. Right? So Esau always be saying things like this, as if people don't break, as if he don't break his laws.
At Canada's busiest mall over the weekend, police arrested 2 people after anti-vaccine protesters stormed the Eaton Centre. Ontario's Minister of Labour and Minister of Health offered little.
So Lakia, that's what we be teaching. That's Young and Dundas down there in Toronto, where we used to post up down there. But if we go down there now, this is all we be in the midst of. Nothing but Edomite protesters. Look at that. It's all Edomites, man. Right? As the Most High said, I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and the kingdom against kingdom. Right? These Edomites are coming up and bucking up against other Edomites, trying to enforce the government, their government's laws.
Labour and Minister of Health offered little more than platitudes.
Angry confrontations where people can be hurt is not all right.
You can't refuse me service.
But
Look
it's
at this. Another Edomites in here dealing with another Edomite.
happening. Near Kingston, this coffee shop owner was berated after asking a maskless man to wait outside.
You're what's wrong with this country. I hope you understand that.
Rattled and down a customer. For some, following the rules means losing a sale.
10 to 15 customers a day, it adds up.
Taking a hit on profit while just trying to do their part to protect patrons. Jamie Morocco, Global News, Toronto.
That shit's so dumb. What is the point of making the take off the mask to eat anyways? You gotta wear the mask to get inside and everything, even if you got the V, but you still gotta wear your mask, and then you only take it off. You're taking it off when you're eating amongst other people anyways.
The energy's here. I need you to
Like, it's gonna make a big difference.
be ready. Okay.
But anyway, that was the point. Yeah, I just seen this short clip, and you can see the dislikes. These people don't like it. Oh yeah, this guy says that the government has once again put the burden on businesses. Yeah, these guys, because now these guys are going to be losing a lot of these small pop businesses that's just got the chance to reopen. They're going to be losing a lot of customers, right? Of these people who don't take the V, right? You can see by the dislikes that these are the people 30,000 whoever actually takes the time to dislike, which usually, you know, isn't people don't use the same amount of people who watch a video don't usually dislike. People usually just watch a video without liking or disliking. So for the people to actually dislike, it goes to show you that they're really like their heart's really into it, or they really feel a type of way about it. Policy is not a law. The government wants the businesses to implement it because they will be held liable, and not the government. And the big shops like Walmart and Amazon, they're gonna be Gucci no matter what. These guys might. He said the 10-15 customers added up, right? So like, imagine other businesses that ain't even doing so well. They're just scraping by and everything. Oh, I gotta get this. I gotta do that. Oh no thanks. I ain't with it. Right, so a lot of these middle class people are gonna be getting wrecked, and they're gonna have to rely on ESA, or the big corporation companies. That these big corporation companies are still running, and they're doing fine right now. And then it's gonna get to the point where you're gonna have to take the mark to even be able to buy and sell at any of those places. Right. I'm just kind of just going through the comments. This guy called him an NPC. But anyways, I'm just being distracted. I'm gonna read Matthew 12:26. Closes. This is Matthew chapter 12 verse 26. And if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? There ain't no simpleton saying there's two Satans now. This is speaking about a man, a nation of people, meaning Esau. These Edomites are divided against himself. Second in Rome, just like the Grecians, the Romans took down the Grecians. Their kingdom ain't standing, man. And the same thing happened with us too. Northern Kingdom split. Northern Kingdom split and split off from Southern Kingdom. Right, and as a kingdom, we've ended up falling. Okay, so with that I'm gonna say, Kal Hala Yahweh Hashmi Ashai and Shalom. Oh.